In order for you to have the true muscle fiber stimulation on your body. Fat loss equals weight loss, not weight loss. Weight loss equals muscle loss. Body shape is the person's responsibility, but the body type is what your mama gave you.
Everyone's different. Everyone's unique to their DNA. 85% of what you eat, you said it's even a little bit more.
Yeah.
So,
hello, and thank you for tuning in with Fit Over 50, or in reverse, Fit Up to 50. I know we all like to live a long and healthy life. My name is Tony Hill. I am the host of Fit Over 50. I also like to tell you that my buddy Doug is out in the field working, and he should be meeting up with us next week. However, we do have our main man, Mike. He's going to come later on, and he's going to share. I just want to give a special shout out to our sponsors, TK Fitness, Successful Aging. This is something that Michael Green always talks about, and I think it's really cool. This is his brand, Successful Aging, and I think it's a really good thing to look at. So special shout out to him as being one of our co-sponsors and regulars on the show. Also, with want to special shout out to 41 Sets. This is Doug's production company, and also last but certainly not least, Jeff Rose Botanicals. He's always number one on our show, simply because his mission is, I would say, is incredibly God sent. We have lots of things we want to talk about on the show, but we really want to hear from you. So really like, subscribe, and share our show, okay? Please do that. You're going to see me telling you to subscribe, click, share, blah, 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 all the time. That helps us grow. The more numbers we get, hey, the better we can be on the show for you. So if you have any questions, you can actually tune in and write those questions, and we will answer. We will address those questions. Today is going to be a quite interesting show. We do have a guest coming. His name is actually Benjamin, and he actually created some seasonings and stuff like that. However, maybe some has came up, and if he doesn't come, we'll continue the content with Mike. Mike has some amazing things to share. I love talking to that brother. He's an amazing inspiration to me. So without further ado, one of the big things that we were going to talk about today, Mike shared with us one of his wonderful things that he does, that he makes with his hands. I got to say this, the most unique thing, Mike lives in Sweden. I mean, that's his residence, and he has taken advantage of God's creation, and he's truly the real deal. So if anybody's got a question out there, you may agree, let's agree to disagree, but he is the real deal. He like, if he shows you, I mean, I'm trying to be funny, but if he shows you dirt, trust me, it's dirt. It's not GMO or nothing like that. It is really what it is, so you can rest assured that he's telling you the truth. But he actually made some strawberry lemonade. So without further ado, let's look at the video on what Mike has done making real lemonade. I'm so jealous, man. I'm sitting up here salivating, Mike. I'm going, hey, well, you guys know who it is. It's Successful Aging Guru, Michael Green. Hey, man, welcome, brother. Welcome. Mike, turn your mic on, Mike, so we can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
There we go. Yeah, Successful Aging Guru. He's back. All right.
Yes,
Man,
yes,
Mike.
thank you. Yes, so sorry
Mike,
about that. I had my mute on. But yes,
Mike.
Tony, it's an honor and it's always a joy to be a part of this show.
Yeah.
I feel that it is reaching out to the world to help so many people improve their quality of life.
Yes,
And
indeed.
this is why I love being on the show, because anything I can do,
Right.
the one lesson I learned in life is that my success is in giving. That's one of the keys.
Brother, yes, I agree, man. But that lemonade, Michael, oh, brother, man, why you do this to me, man? I'm over here. I gotta go buy lemonade, bro.
Hey, but you know, Tony, the thing is that when you think about the human structure of the body, and may this make sense to all that's watching, to the audience, and all that's out there,
Mm-hmm.
is that when you think about in the summertime, your body, your gut needs to be cooled down. So
Yes.
then you put the cool in. Right?
Right.
You put the salads in, all of the, you know, the cold foods and everything like that. And just like in the wintertime, you start to eat your soups and everything to warm the gut, to create that balance. So out here in Sweden, I've had the privilege, and I still have the privilege of going out and picking wild strawberries, even cultivated ones as well. And
Mm-hmm.
I love making my own to form a self interdependency, not being dependent on anything else, but to develop a self interdependency in which I could find joy, right, and bliss in making my own.
Wow. Yeah, because Michael, I tell you, one of the things when you said wild strawberries, that means that is every strawberry that's grown, is it considered wild, or is there a certain separation or based upon the nutrients?
Great question, Tony. Okay, so we have the cultivated strawberries, just like the blueberries that you find in the grocery stores.
Okay.
Okay. That means that they're grown in a certain environment where it's structured, right? But then you have the wild berries that's just out in the forest, that they grow only a certain part of the year.
Oh, I
which
see.
is like a short part of spring and summer.
Right.
And then when it's time to harvest them, you harvest them. And they're much, much smaller. Like, yeah, they're much smaller. And when they're smaller and you taste them, they're much, much sweeter. And also they contain more nutrients and more minerals.
So when they're harvested, the strawberry itself, is some of the nutrients taken away, or they just clean? You know what I mean? It's like, because I've seen what they call, I guess, organic would be wild, and these strawberries are smaller, but I've also seen them and they're huge and they're sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you first pick something from nature and you put it inside of your mouth, that is the best nutrition you can ever get on this planet Earth. Because as soon as you pick something, so say for example, sometimes when you go to the supermarkets,
right,
you could go to the fresh produce section and you see bananas, you see berries, you see certain vegetables, and then you could read on the label in which country they derive from. So some of them are not even ripe yet, so they pick them before they're even ripe. But out in nature, once you learn the system of the forest and you're out in nature and you start to be there, you start to do it regularly, then you know exactly when it's ripe. And nature tells you, you just see it. They're just like the strawberries are bright red and the blueberries are just like dark purple.
Wow.
And when you pick it and when you eat it, man, you feel alive.
You still have to clean it though, right?
Huh?
You still have to clean them, right? Or do you eat it?
No. Actually not. Actually not. But I'm going to tell you this is the other part of it. It's like you don't want to pick your wild berries next to a roadway or a trailway where dogs and
Oh, okay.
right, because they go and they pee and everything like that. So, but I'm talking about I go in the deep part of the forest where it's just untouched. So as I'm picking them, I'm harvesting, I'm eating them at the same time.
Wow, man, that's amazing because it's like and special shout out to the farmers. Oh my God. I mean, just talking to you, Michael, it just gave me so much respect for farming, because that is exactly what you're doing. You're actually farming and showing the value of our land, and it's really people they're trying to ban farmers because of they saying that they're causing pollution or whatever in the air. It's crazy what they're trying to do here in America. And you take away the farmer, you take away exactly what you said about the rawness of nature and the value of letting nature tell you what season to do what, because your body changes too. Because in the winter you need more heat, in the summer you need more cool.
Absolutely. And Mr. Gates himself, aka Mr. GMO himself, I think he has purchased about 85% of the farmland in the US now.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah. So everything is about GMO now, especially when it comes to potatoes. You have soy, right? And then you even have whole grains that they want to make it all into GMO, genetically modified organisms, in which you can increase the shelf life. Like you could put some corn on a shelf, and then next thing you know, 10 years later, it's still looking the same.
Wow.
Because it's been genetically modified. It's not organic. You see, organic, when you have something that's truly organic, sometimes it won't even last a day.
Wow. Yeah, I know that for a fact. It's crazy. It's crazy that GMO, man, because it's like some countries won't accept it, and it's affecting the other farmlands too, because you're messing with nature actually. I think Hey, what is your kick on before we move to, I'm still my fascination, man, is with food, right? So when I looked at the strawberries, going back to the strawberry lemonade that you made and how vibrant it looked, the strawberries had a different deep color. And man, when you threw that ice, man, I tell you, you guys seen it on the thing. When you threw that ice in there, oh my man, my mouth started watering. And you sit back in the chair, man, like you ain't got a care in the world. Yeah. But I do want to say a few things about strawberries, because one of the things they do, they protect your heart. And then they also aid in like your blood sugar control, and it supports cancer prevention. And we're talking about the strawberry, and it boosts your immune system, and it regulates your blood pressure levels, and it improves your brain function. So sometimes we think about Alzheimer's and all these other things, but are we doing the right thing when it comes to food? And men are faced with a big thing too. It's like when you get older, your sperm count decreases, which of course, when that decreases, not only can you not make babies, but your sexual, how will you say it? Libido actually starts to disappear when you get older. And because strawberries, I'm reading here from a study that I just found from Penn Medicine. And it states that because strawberries have folic acid, which the body in a male's body is used to create sperm cells.
Yeah, but I guess with that, I guess Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, they may be eating a lot of strawberries because they still making babies. Oh yeah, they just had some recently in recent years, and I don't know their exact age, but are they over 70?
Yeah, I think so, because they say here in the study is that strawberries, the high amount of vitamin C is in strawberries, and it also
Absolutely.
boosts. It literally boosts a male's libido. So as
Yes.
it increases the sperm count, it boosts it. And I had no. I mean, I love strawberries. Maybe, yeah, I don't know, man. Well, anyway, that's another topic, but I don't know how we can get that topic in, because us guys, man, I think we've accepted when we get older, we're not sexual. I mean, most men in America have accepted that. And then that's why they go get them shots, and that's why they go get, the blue pill, the red pill, the yellow pill. Then you hear the guy, if you have an erection more than 5 hours, then go see. Can you imagine going to the hospital?
Yeah, but hey, Tony, I think you may know this or you may not. One of the things that can correct this erectile dysfunction is L-arginine.
Exactly. Oh man, I got some pharmaceutical grade ready to
in right places.
Yeah. Yes. And you got to exercise. That's what it is. But boy, that's tough. And while I got you on, I actually want to talk about one of the big things that people face is, and I know this is off the beaten path, but the strawberry research and the strawberry tea and understanding the power of berries. Can you kind of elaborate on berries, why berries are important? What berries are really good to have daily? And is there a good time to eat them, or is there a bad time to eat them?
Sure. Tony, great question. Berries have been here before us, before we even existed, and they're going to be here after us. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, one of the most important things about berries that the world should know is that they are antioxidant. Okay. So when you think about some of the most powerfulest plant-based foods in the world, then berries are it. Antioxidant. So when you think of oxidation, what does oxidation do? It creates rust. Okay.
Oh,
So when the
wow.
body is being oxidized, it's literally rusting on the inside. So when it comes to antioxidant, you put it inside your body and it starts to get rid of all of that rust and all of that filth from within the body. So antioxidant. And then that's what all berries do when it comes to strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, cloudberries, lingonberries, cranberries, and we could go on and on and on. So it's a long list. However, the strawberry has been known to fight against type 2 sugar diabetes. For the audience out there, there's two types of diabetes. There's type 1 and there's type 2.
Right.
Type 1 is hereditary. The type 2 is what we call a non-communicable disease, which means that non-communicable means that it cannot be passed on from human to human. It is brought on by the human themselves from poor lifestyle choices.
That's type 2, right?
That's type 2, which can be corrected with some small lifetime style changes. Okay. So the strawberries can help, and all berries can help with that. And I think one of the biggest myths out there is that when people say, oh, fruit, it has too much sugar.
Right.
But guess what? Here's the difference. You have the white sugar, or I'm sorry, I go another step. Let's go to table sugar. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. I think it's what's the word, Tony? Granulated.
Granulated sugar. Yes.
Yes, yes. That you pour in the
Correct.
coffee, with the milk and creamer
Correct.
and
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. Okay. Here's the problem with that sugar is that when they take the sugar cane, they put it through a milling process, in which that milling process strips it of all its nutrients. And then what you have is what you call the endosperm, which is the white part, which makes the sugar white. And then they put a bleaching additive to that. Right? So you have that sweet taste, but it has no nutrients, which is not beneficial to the human body.
So is that the brown sugar too?
The brown sugar, yes, it can be, because it has been shown that they are now starting to, when I say they, I mean food manufacturers,
right,
are starting to now add additives to the brown sugar that makes it synthetic. Okay, so synthetic, we are not synthetic beings.
Right,
So
right.
why would you put something synthetic inside your body?
So wow, that's crazy, because when you take salt, what is it? Ionized. It's the same. Is it the same concept? The ionization of salt?
It's different. This is why people always say, get the Himalayan salt,
right?
Or the salt straight from the ocean, sea salt,
right?
Because it's the best. But at the same time, Tony, and this is for the people out there, and may this reach those that's out there that's in need for this today. It is my wish. The thing about the sodium is that we have over 3 trillion cells in our human bodies, right? All of us. And the sodium is it's an electrolyte, but it's on the outside of your cells. Okay. So you have 3 minerals that's on the inside of your cells, which is phosphorus. You also have potassium and then magnesium.
Okay.
Then there's a pump. And the pump inside your cells is trying to keep the sodium out, because it knows if the sodium enters, then guess what? Here we have hypertension, high blood pressure.
So let me ask you this. Okay, when we talk sodium, right? Are we talking the processed salt?
Yes, the processed salt. Okay. Exactly. But it comes in many forms. Sodium bicarbonate, sodium chloride. Okay. Even magnesium is a salt.
So the real thing on this wise, we're talking about, we segue into the salt thing. The Himalayan or sea salt is really the better, because it won't penetrate the cell. It actually will help it.
Yeah, well, it comes from nature, but at the same time, you cannot saturate your body with these salts.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, like the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, the USDA, United States Drug Administration,
right?
They state on their sites, and you can look this up, it's about maybe an allowance of sodium 2,300 to 2,400 milligrams of sodium per day.
Yeah.
Now, when you have hypertension and high blood pressure, that for you should even be lower. I would even go over 1,500 milligrams. And it's more important that when you go inside the supermarkets, you notice that when you go on the outer parts, that's where the fresh produce is at and everything. But when you go on the inside of the supermarkets, here comes processed foods. So if you're just picking stuff up off the shelves, putting it into your basket, and not reading the labels, beware. So I give you an example. Let's say you pick up one day, you just like, okay, children, like, I don't feel like cooking and everything. I need something quick. So I'm going to get some ramen noodles. Okay. You got one packet of ramen noodles, right? And then in there, when you open it up, they have this little packet in there in which you open it and you put it on the noodles, right? That packet, that one packet contains over 5,000 milligrams of sodium just in one packet. If you take some of that packet and you put it on your tongue and you go take your high blood pressure, right? It'll read probably 200 over 110.
Wow.
That's how dangerous that stuff is.
Wow. You know, there's a question here too, going to the high blood pressure.
Yes.
Actually, no, we're going back to the toxicity levels, right? The question was, can a person recover from being toxic?
Okay, toxic of what though? That's what
let's say if their body, because we talked about berries. You know, you talked about antioxidants. You talked about like if berries kind of heal, or are there what antioxidants or whatever, and oxygen and stuff like that. Is there a relationship between a berry assisting, or you can't say curing, but aiding in the toxicity of the body? Because when a body is toxic, it can't function. And usually the thing that starts that is dehydration, or, you know, a person is not hydrated, you know, but having berries, can berries help in that? And it's like a two-part question too. Can berries also reverse high blood pressure?
Okay, big shout out to whoever asked that question. It's a great question. Well, first of all, okay, we're going to talk about toxicity, and then, you know, that has to
You
do
said
with
there's many different toxics. Yeah, I think they want to know.
Toxins, right? But see, what the berries are, they also contain hydrogen. Okay, so when you think about hydrogen, you think about the pH scale.
Right.
Okay. So the pH scale is based on the power of hydrogen. All right. So if you go over that number 7, then you are alkaline. If you go under that number 7, then you are acidic. Okay. So in the biochemistry world, to complete homeostasis for the body to thrive, it needs to be like at a 7.35 to 7.45 on the pH scale, power of hydrogen. Okay, so now we need hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen every single day. These are the elements that's part of us, that's part of the earth, that's part of the sun, moon, and stars, and that's in the soil. So when we consume these foods, right, that contain these elements, all of the toxicity will go away. It's just as simple as that. So if you're putting dead things inside of your body, then my friends out there, the audience, one day you may have to raise the dead. And the way you're going to do that is through these berries and these God-given fruits, vegetables and plant-based foods that's been here before us, and it's going to be here after us. So it's pretty powerful stuff. I don't really want to go too deep on it, because then I started getting into biochemistry and everything like that. But it really, you have tests out there that in which you can see what your pH balance is, on the acidic side or the alkaline side. You know, you want to be on the alkaline side above 7, not below. Because
so you have to go to your doctor though to get that reading though, right?
Yes, you do. I suggest everybody go there, and you can get a blood test to see the mineral levels inside of your system. And then your doctor lets you know, okay, you know what? You're deficient in magnesium. You're deficient in potassium. You're deficient in iron. you're deficient in zinc, you're deficient in phosphorus, and then you can make the necessary adjustments. But you have to realize something is that perhaps your primary care physician maybe only went to school out of the 12 years he or she went there to the university, only 1 year of nutrition. So that's not to fill. Their thing is to treat, not to cure. They're there to treat.
That's a good point right there. That is a very good point, because he will tell you if you're deficient, he'll tell you to go get vitamins.
Yeah, get the vitamins, or they put you on a pill so quick.
Yeah.
You know,
Question.
It's like they put you right on it because this is what they're taught.
Yeah, because vitamins are not the real thing, huh?
No. Vitamins were made in the laboratory, dating back to the early 1900s.
Yeah.
And if the audience is out there, if you have a pen and paper, you could go to Casimir Funk, which was a German chemist that he discovered that humans was deficient in vitamin B. It was a disease called beriberi, in which he was actually feeding pigeons polished rice.
Wow.
You know, the polished rice, you know, Uncle Ben's and all that stuff like
that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, they polish it. They polish it with a material.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Once they put it through the milling process,
right?
So you take a rice grain that's full. It's brown.
Okay.
Some are even black. So wild rice is black.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then they take it and they put it through the milling process. They strip it of all its nutrients. And then all you have is what they call the endosperm, which is the white part of the rice grain. Right. And then all of a sudden they start to bleach it, and then they mix it up, and then they say, you know what, we're going to polish this bad boy and make it look shiny for the customer. So it's nothing personal out there. It's more about its marketing. Exactly. And you have the food manufacturers. Guess what? They want to feed their families. They're looking for that generational wealth. So they're going to do what they got to do. Unfortunately for us, that is in the foods. So we have to be very mindful of what we're putting in our bodies. And Tony, I think this is what we're here for, to educate the people and let them know.
Exactly. Yeah. Because, you know, going back to this thing about berries, man, looking at the berries, and I love berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, I mean, raspberries, you know, even though some of them have all these seeds in them. But the question came, acai.
Acai berries, yes.
Now, you do know they have acai. Okay, so the acai, right? Is that okay? Now, when you go get an acai bowl, is it the same thing?
Well, here's the thing. No. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
The acai, they take the berries, they dehydrate them.
Oh, okay.
Put them inside. You could do it yourself. You could put it inside a coffee grinder and make it into a powdered form.
Oh.
And then what they do is they can add it to some plant-based yogurt. Some people add it to Greek yogurt, and that's what gives it that color, that deep, rich purple type of color.
Right. Yeah.
People start to add their granola, strawberries, different, and make it nice and pretty. Put coconut flakes on it and make this beautiful acai bowl.
Huh? Because, you know, it's crazy because it doesn't. I've been getting this shake at this place up here where we live.
Yeah.
And they take the ice. I want them to put acai in my shake with spirulina.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, man, and I have them put some like real peaches and stuff. Oh my.
Well, Tony, hold on. I have something really good.
Okay.
I'm about to go get I see the package, and then also with the spirulina, and I'm going to show you and then the audience out there. Just
okay.
Give me one minute.
All right. Well, while Michael's going, I just want to remind all of you out there to subscribe, share, comment on our show. If you have any questions, excuse me, if you have any questions, any concerns, you can comment on our show. We will really address those. We really want to get with you. We really want to hear your concerns. We really, really want to speak with you every week. Every week, we actually look forward to actually hearing what you want to hear, okay? Because we hear, Michael's here, I'm here, especially today, and Doug adds a little different spice to the show. But we are all here at Fit Over 50 to make sure that you have the truth about life. I mean, we're not experts, we're not physicians, we're not doctors, we're just researchers. And, you know, for myself, I've been in the business for over 40 years. And, you know, Michael, of course, you know, his language, his words speak for himself. And he's had a great, you know, with Successful Aging, and which is his company, which is his concept, which is why he does what he does. He doesn't call it senior citizens or getting older. He just says successful aging. And I really appreciate that. And he's doing big things in Sweden, amazing things. You know, he's beating the odds. So he's back again to show what my favorite drink looks like raw.
Okay, so this is acai, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to show you the powder and what it looks like. It's this very, very deep purple powder. It's almost, it looks
Oh
like,
my goodness. Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
So you have that, and again, what they do is they take the berries. Once they're dried and dehydrated, you could do this in a specialized oven and such, and they put it in a coffee grinder or some type of grinder and break it down into a powdered form. Now, this right here, I'm about to show you this color because you mentioned spirulina.
Because it's
this
green.
is a special type of spirulina that'll really jazz up your smoothie. It's called blue spirulina.
That's what it is. That's exactly what they put in my drink.
Yeah, blue spirulina.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's blue spirulina. And then, of course, people, they have really, this has been growing not only in the United States, but also all around the world. And it's called the activative charcoal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they have charcoal toothpaste and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. So
you can put that in your drink, Michael?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
The charcoal?
Absolutely. Yeah, you could put it in there. Oh yes.
Okay, so what would you okay, because I got to go get me one today, man. I'm telling you, because you know, now that I see, because when they told me they had blue spirulina, I didn't even know what that. I'm used to it being green. Because you know, and it doesn't really taste that good either. So does the blue taste like the green?
Yes, yeah. You know, the spirulina, the blue one, is not as strong.
Okay.
I mean, in taste as the green spirulina. So the blue one, it doesn't have that much taste. It's more for the show.
So I tell you what, this is what I want, Mike. Can you give us the ultimate berry antioxidant power shake?
The ultimate berry power shake. Okay, I'm going to first start off with the bilberry, which is the wild version of the blueberry.
Okay.
So wild blueberries. Okay. I'm going to put the raspberries in there.
Blueberries, raspberries. Okay.
Blackberries for sure.
That's going to make you grow hair.
Yes. And then I'm going to add a banana because a banana is a berry.
What? Wait a minute. Rewind that. A banana is a berry. Hold up.
Yes, a banana.
Hold up, man. Come on now. You mess with me now. Hold up. I know you looking it up because I'm looking it up.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Is banana a berry?
Yes, a banana is a berry.
This woman said it's a berry. I didn't eat, brother. I've been eating bananas, man. I got a whole bowl full of bananas. And I never, ever, if you'd asked me that question and they say, I'll give you $1 million. If you answer, is a banana a berry? I'd have lost $1 million, brother.
Hey, man. You know I come with the bombshells each week.
Did you guys hear that out there? A banana is a berry.
Yes. It's a berry.
Oh.
It's a berry.
It says here, botanically speaking, a banana is a berry and a fruit. That's crazy.
Knowledge is power, brother. Knowledge is power.
It said if it's a berry, it's a fruit by default, right? But the banana flower contains the one ovary, which grows into a single banana. The banana also has a somewhat soft-skinned, juicy, fresh, and many tiny seeds. Yes. That's what makes it a berry.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
we'll add that banana in there. You know, that gives it a little thickness to it. You know, but I like to add organic apple juice to my smoothies.
Okay.
As well. And then if you want to go into some protein, I would definitely go into some unhulled hemp seeds. It means hemp seeds without the shell to really power up on your protein. And if you want to put some coloring in there, yeah, you could add the blue spirulina or just but I wouldn't go with the green spirulina because that's going to really make the taste a little something different.
Oh, so Michael, hey, I got one for you right now, brother.
Okay.
Oh, I got one for you right now because we're gonna actually. I hope the producers got that recipe because I'm gonna actually, if you can write that down on the screen once you get it, okay. I'm going to actually post that shake. Oh man, you got me thinking, man. This shoot, I don't even know what to say. But anyway,
yeah, that's
this is by the company. It's called well, HelloFresh talked about the banana, but this company here it's called CarnegieMuseum.org, and they said that surprisingly, eggplants, tomatoes, and avocados are botanically classified as berries.
Absolutely.
I thought it was vegetable. I mean, but you see how the mind goes, and it goes, and the popular strawberry is not a berry at all. Here's what they say. They say botanists call the strawberry a false fruit. They say that it's a pseudocarp. Okay, it's a pseudocarp. He says that strawberry is actually a multiple fruit which consists of many tiny individual fruits embedded in a fleshly receptacle.
Bombshell.
That's crazy to me, man.
Yeah.
You know, but when I look at this, when I read Michael C, man, shoot, I mean, folks they loving this. And
this is food science. You know, it could go on and on and on. This is beautiful.
Hey, and get ready to have your mind blown again, bro.
Okay.
Watermelons are berries.
Yes. Multiple seeds.
That takes, you know, I'm going to tell you something right there for me. Okay. this shot it in a whole nother direction, bro. All started with your strawberry lemonade. You see what you I'm telling you, bro, that's something we need to understand. It's just berries are not one-dimensional. It's like they're a form of many seeds called something else, the mass, the real essence of what it really is. And I think that's why there's such an onslaught to kill the farmers and to go genetic, because of the value. These are life to us. God gave us these things from the land to give us life and to battle illness and to keep us healthy so we can live a long, prosperous life. I mean, we're all going to die, but my goodness, why rush it?
But Tony, do you know any scriptures of, I don't want to get all into that you know, the whole religious part, but isn't there a scripture in the Bible that says that the fruit shall be your meat?
Okay, let me see.
But the fruit
shall be your meat, King James. It might come up.
Okay.
I'm waiting. See if she can find this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see how nice Google is. Right? Yeah, she's thinking about this one.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. She found it too. She sure did. Okay. Yes, she found it. Okay. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. Think about, oh my goodness.
Come on, man. Come on now.
And that's our show. Thank you for joining. Oh. Okay. So God had, it's so, I'm gonna flip on this side. When you made the statement, well, you don't want to be all this, right? But when we really look at it, we're trying to take the glory away from the Creator who actually designed what we needed to do to be healthy. So because we don't want to understand this, which is the scripture, the Bible, the name Bible, was created by a conglomeration of books that God inspired men to write his word on a piece of paper. Most people call Bible basic instructions before leaving earth. But the actuality is God related to the scriptures. He didn't give it a name. It's his word. It's his holy word, right? When I read this, bro, when I look at this, it doesn't, if you take away religion, please, I hope you do. I hope everybody do. This organized stuff. And Michael and I can attest. I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm not sure if you're experiencing this, Michael, but I did.
Yeah.
I did not carry, I was in Europe for 7 years. And for 7 years, I did not carry one Bible outside. For 7 years, I did not go to, I'm going to church, 7 years.
Wow.
When this came up today, just what you're reading to me, that's the God I know. I don't mix it with people's belief and understanding, because what does that mean to me? When you act like you're smarter than the Creator, you actually lose your own life while you're living.
Yes. Because
you didn't create yourself. And look at what we're doing to the earth, man. Just what we found out today about berries. Now, the thing that really brought when you brought that scripture up, see, Michael, I'm telling you, man, this was good, because when you brought that up, here's what got me. The last word got me. Meat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Meat.
Yeah.
So it's like everything we need is in those seeds.
Yes.
Everything. Audience, I know you're hearing that. Everything we need is in seeds.
Yes.
It's in what we call strawberry, but no. We're talking berries.
And seeds are life.
Exactly. Yes.
We come
Because
from
we
a
grew from
seed.
a seed. We came from a
Yes,
seed.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
Now we
This
on
this
to
was so cool, man. This was
yeah,
a
yeah.
good one, boy.
Yes,
Oh, Michael.
yes, yes.
I'm gonna have to Doug to take another vacation.
Yeah.
No.
My man Doug, I miss Doug. May he be
Yeah, I miss
well
it
out
too.
there in his
Yeah,
work field. Yes,
yeah,
Doug.
he's out there acting, man, and he's staying busy, and we miss you, man. We miss you, brother.
Yeah. Good
Okay.
wishes out there, Doug. Good wishes to you, man.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, man, this brother Mike, man. Okay. I don't know if she got the can you give us that shake again, Barry? That I don't see
Yeah,
it
it
up
says
there.
the ultimate. I see it up here: wild blueberry, raspberry, blackberry, banana, organic apple juice, hemp seeds for protein, optional blue spirulina. Yeah, that's correct.
There it
That's
is,
correct.
y'all. You see that right there? The ultimate
Yeah.
shake.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I tell you
Yes.
what, if you drink that once a day,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen, but you tell us, right? You tell us.
Antioxidants, and that's the main thing with the berries, Tony, and to the
Mhm.
audience out there, is that all of the berries are antioxidant.
Right.
So it literally stops the body from oxidizing. This is what they say about berries and anti-aging. This is why
Wow.
they anti-age. This
Which
is
is
why they
actually,
reverse. This is how you could go Benjamin Buttons on them.
and then
You know,
you call it successful aging.
successful aging. Yeah, we don't got to call nobody old no more.
Right,
That we are
exactly.
successfully aging.
Exactly. Yes, yes. Well, Mike, hey, man, anything you got to say to our audience about anything, brother? Any words of encouragement?
Listen, it is a joy and it is bliss to be on this format with my brother Tony to give back. And I want to continue to improve the quality of life in all that's out there. And may you be blessed. And it is my wish that you also experience this day forward joy and bliss on your health journey and whatever you may do with your life.
Wow, that's awesome. Hey, Mike, man, much love, brother. We're not going to prolong this because it's Sunday, man, and
Thank you,
kudos to
Tony.
you and your family, man. And again, like, comment, and share our show. Please, please, if you have any questions, prepare for us next Sunday. We're going to have a bomb show, like always. Today was a blessing. Thank you, God, for my brother Mike opening up something that I actually need to learn, and it's like it's mind blowing to me what we did today and what we discussed and how we segued into that just from berries. And it just opened up my brain to, whoo, man, I don't know if I may have some chicken today, but on my pizza.
Tony, the thing is that it's the karma. It's
Yeah,
the karma is in the actions.
yeah,
So when we put good action out there into the
mhm,
universe,
yes,
we get it back and it is
right,
well received because it
right,
starts with you, it starts with me.
right,
The sponsors, everybody that's contributing, that's
yeah,
making this a whole because we're all interconnected. So when we have that synergy, it's
yeah,
always going to be a blessing. It's
right,
always going to be something great and magnificent, because
yeah,
we're doing
man.
the right thing, brother.
Yes. And thank you guys. Thanks to, Ariel Shaw Consulting. Hey, if you need anything with your books, your finances or whatever, Shaw Consulting is really good at it. They'll teach you how to actually organize your finances so that you can have a great foundation and build a very good, strong business throughout your lifetime. We're talking generational wealth. So look for Shaw Consultings. You can actually reach Shaw Consultings on the website if you have any questions. I'm sure that we have that up there. I know I threw that in there, but it's supposed to be in there, but I want to give that a plug because truly Shaw Consulting is actually behind the show. And I want to thank them. I thank the producers for actually giving us a good job. So with that, we want to say we love you, Mike. Thank you again, man, from the heart. Appreciate you. Shout out to Prodigal Son. You know, that's my brother. Family forever, power. All the people out there who supported me. Special shout out. Also, I just want to say, I know people may have I don't know if they have any bias or whatever, but you know, I've had the honor of knowing, you know, Raz B, you know, B2K. He's been going through a lot of things right now, and you know, I've been sharing with his mom and with his family, and I can tell you right now that young man is absolutely doing an amazing job with his life. He's taking responsibility. God has watched over him and kept him, and I just want a special shout out to him, to be strong, to be encouraged, and never quit, and know that we're here for you, brother, always. Okay. So with that, my brother, I love you again, and I will see you next Sunday, right?
You too.
All right,
absolutely.
at 8 a.m. Fit over 50. Stay well.
Yes. Sure. Okay.
Work them arms, work them legs. Strong for life because hard work pays off. A hard body.